Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Taraji P. Henson is part of Peacock's all-star cast for Fight Night, the $1 Million Heist miniseries. Before I go any further, salute to Taraji P. Henson, one of the best to ever do it. I ain't got no problem with that. But some people have a problem with the way Taraji was dressed. They use terms like, "This is distasteful." Somebody said that Taraji looked like a hot mess. This miniseries is a big deal. It also stars Taraji's cast members, Kevin Hart, Don Cheadle, Terrence Howard, Samuel L. Jackson, Chloe Bailey, and Lori Harvey, just to name a few. Damn, how can they afford? That is a lot of big names. A-listers across the board. Anyway, fam, the big fuss is about this attire that Taraji was wearing for the premiere. A white mini dress that exposed the middle of her cleavage with a plunging neckline. And if you're lucky enough to catch a side view, you can see some side boob action. Yeah, man. Yes, you can. Now, as a form of self-expression and autonomy, a woman has the right to wear whatever she wants. I'm totally with that. However, it is important to recognize that societal perceptions and biases can sometimes lead to negative consequences. So you got to be prepared for that. Ladies, let me tell you what we see when we see y'all dressing with a lot of stuff exposed. We see y'all dressing like Taraji was dressed. Now keep in mind, fam, Taraji, love her to death. But I gotta call a strike and a ball a ball. Let me tell you what we see as men. Heterosexual men who are attracted to women. Let me tell you what we see. We see a woman who is seeking attention. We see a woman who perhaps might be an easy target. Doesn't mean you are an easy target because you dress like that. It's just that how we think as men. Not, I won't say this for every man. I'm just saying in general. Because I know some of y'all do say, "Hey, what I think, I don't think like this." I'm speaking in general. What we see as men, we see a woman who may not be as confident as she appears to be. Ladies, if you're not in a committed relationship, most guys are not going to trip when you're out in public with it all bust out, with it all hanging out. And I know you say, well, they still like it. That's because they're not responsible for you. But if you're his significant other, you're his wife, you're his girl, and another guy starts doing too much because he thinks you're doing too much, then that's going to be a problem. And it's going to fall on your man to defend your honor. So why put that pressure on that dude when you don't have to? Invariably, there'll be those who will say, well, if you had any confidence about yourself, a real man would let his woman dress however she want to dress. A real man wouldn't be tripping on something like that. No. A real man know what comes with that type of stuff. Sometimes it causes other guys to do too much gazing. Sometimes they stare. And staring is disrespectful. You can look, but staring is disrespectful. Now you put me in a situation where I might have to defend your honor because the guy might get disrespectful. You know, sometimes you might head to the restroom or whatever and they see you dressed like that, so a certain type of code click in. I'm not saying it wouldn't happen if you were dressed reasonably, if you were dressed modestly. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying it's more likely to happen when you're dressed provocative, over the top, you got it bust open. It's more likely to happen when you do stuff like that. A man wants a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed. When he steps out with you, when your man steps out with you, he wants you to dress modestly. Most men, I'd say most men. Some dudes don't mind a woman dressing really provocative. That's the type of guy, if that's how you dress, that's how you like to get out, that's really the type of guy that you should go with. That guy who just don't mind it and ain't gonna never have a problem with it. Some dudes just don't have a problem with it. They don't see the problem. Other dudes who might accept that, they accept it because they really feel like they have no choice but to accept it. And then you got those guys who want you to dress like that because, you know, you're advertising for them. It makes them feel important, right? It causes people to stare at them in their direction, right? Even though they're looking at you, they wondering, you know, what is he about or whatever, right? So you got those type of guys. But ultimately, if you're talking about a dude who is about something, the type of dude that most women really want to be with, an honorable man, he not gonna want to get down like that. I'll end the way I started. As a form of self-expression and autonomy, a woman has the right to wear whatever she wants. However, she should be prepared to deal with the consequences. I mean, everything that comes with it, not just the attention. Taraji P. Henson, one of the most revered actresses on the planet. People love Taraji. Hell, I love Taraji. But even Taraji is not above criticism when she wears too little and shows too much. No more talk.